Yo, what's going on out there, fight world? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on two future Hall of Famers in this fight game. We have Terence T-Boy Crawford, the three-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, the current WBO welterweight world champion, the man that just ducked Errol the True Spence Jr. for undisputed. Then we have Errol the True Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division, the WBC, the IBF, and the Super WBA unified world champion, and the most stand-up guy, in boxing. But Errol Spence want to let everybody know that Terence Boy Crawford is ducking top competition to fight lower lesser competition, right? He's ducking the top tier competition to fight the lower level competition. But when it comes to this killer right here, Errol the True Spence Jr., all these channels try to give him ultimatum. Or go fight Jerron Boots Ennis, go fight Stanionis, go fight Virgil Ortiz, or go fight Keith One-Time Thurman, or, you're ducking. So they want to put all the tough shit on Errol Spence, just like he's been doing, fighting all the tough competition, right? From Kell Brook to Lamont Peterson to Danny Garcia to Sean Porter to your Dennis Ugas, you know what I'm saying? Fight nothing but the top tier, tough competition, pay-per-view after pay-per-view after pay-per-view, you understand what I'm saying? And building up this fight with Terence Boy Crawford, doing all the heavy lifting, but yet they still try to shit on Errol Spence and force him to fight all the top cats, and say, well, he the A-side, he should do that, right? But then when it comes to negotiations, they want to cry about Errol Spence getting the majority of the money. Now, when it comes to Terence Boy Crawford right now, we can look at the welterweight division, we can see the work you put in, and everybody only say, well, the name that you really recognize the most is Sean Porter. You understand? He fought Kell Brook, but people ain't giving him credit for Kell Brook. They feel like Kell Brook was up at 54 for too long before he came back to 47, right? But nonetheless, you can give him credit. But the most notable name people gonna say is Showtime Sean Porter. But when you say Errol Spence, you're gonna bring up all those names, even Kell Brook, Sean Porter, because they was world champions. But now Terence Boy Crawford is facing David Evanesian. But nobody is telling Terence Boy Crawford, you know what, okay, if you don't fight Errol Spence, man, go fight Virgil Ortiz, right? But when it comes to EJ, he got to fight all the top guys. He has to fight all the top guys. And people are really been, stuck on him fighting the top guys. Like, oh, man, no, he got to fight these dudes, or he ducking. Or if he go to 154, he ducking. Oh, he don't want none of Jerron Boots Ennis. Or he's afraid of Jerron Boots Ennis. Or, he don't want to fight Virgil Ortiz. This can happen in Dallas. Like, come on, bro, cut it out. Cut it out. We see the bullshit that's going on here, fam. Y'all trying to hold Errol Spence to a different standard than y'all hold Terence Boy Crawford. But y'all want to say Terence Boy Crawford is the number one pound-for-pound fighter. He got all these skills, just that in the third. But y'all shit on Errol Spence, but y'all want to praise this man. Make it make sense, y'all. I need y'all to make it make sense. Because if Errol Spence was facing a David Evanesian right now, y'all would be turning this man up. Y'all would be turning him up. But when it comes to Terence Crawford, y'all are A-okay with him facing David Evanesian. And people are trying to dress it up and make it sound like David Evanesian is a real threat and have a shot against Terence Boy Crawford. Really? Oh, really? You understand? This is the bullshit that I be talking about in this boxing game, bro. The bullshit. You know what I mean? Terence Crawford acting like he wanted the Errol Spence fight so goddamn bad. So bad. But yet, you send back negotiating another deal behind the man back. And not only against a top competitor, but you go get a lower level competitor. Somebody you're going to walk through. Somebody you're going to walk through. And that's why you're trying to fight him in Omaha. Check this out, y'all. He's trying to fight this man in Omaha, Nebraska to make it look like, oh, it's so big time, this, that, and the third. I'm going to bring out, 9,000 people, 10,000 people to this fight. It's going to be a phenomenal night. He say he's thankful for the opportunity to be fight David Evanesian, bro. Come on, y'all. If that ain't a sellout and a cop-out, I don't know what is, bro. I don't know what is. I'm grateful for this opportunity to be fighting a motherfucker that got knocked out by a motherfucker that I knocked out. You know what I mean? I'm grateful to be having this opportunity to fight a motherfucker that got knocked out by somebody I knocked out already. Come on, man. Kavalauskas ace that boy. Ace that boy. What David Evanesia gonna bring to the table for Terence Crawford? Listen, Terence Crawford's gonna look phenomenal against David Evanesia, bro. Of course it's gonna be a phenomenal fucking performance, bro. Of course you're gonna be able to switch from left to righty, back to righty, back to lefty, back to righty. One hand behind the back. Roy Jones, this goddamn man, bro. Let's keep it real, y'all. But yet, when it come to Errol Spence, watch who people say they want to see him fight. Watch all these word-ass Bud Fagonites. Oh, Errol Spence should be fighting Jerron Boots Ennis. Why doesn't he fight Jerron Boots Ennis? That's his mandatory. Well, last time I checked, Virgil Ortiz is Terence Bud Crawford mandatory. Why doesn't he fight Virgil Ortiz? Why isn't Terence Bud Crawford fighting Virgil Ortiz if he ain't fighting Errol the True Spence Jr.? You know what I mean? Unification's trump mandatory, but if you ain't fighting that unification bout, then you should be fighting your mandatory, right? I repeat, if you're not fighting in the unification bout, then you should be fighting your mandatory. Why isn't Virgil in the ring with Terence Crawford, somebody? Please, somebody tell me. You know what I'm saying? Why isn't Virgil in the ring with Terence Bud Crawford? But I guess people gonna be A-okay with this shit. You know, Terence Bud Crawford fanatics, this the shit they been praising. This the shit they been clapping their hands to. Oh, he's fighting Mean Machine. Oh, yeah. He's fighting David Benavidez. Oh, yeah. Jose Benavidez. Oh, yeah. You see how Terence Bud Crawford look? He looks so fucking phenomenal. Like, cut it out, bro. Cut it out. You know what I'm saying? This is shit that I'm talking about, bro. So, when we looking at this situation, I don't want to hear none of y'all boys saying Errol Spence need to fight this dude, or this dude. Keep that same energy. Like my dog IBF say. Keep that same energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't come in this bitch talking about, oh, you know, well, Bud deserved to do this, and Bud deserved to do that. You know, Bud is the number one pound for pound. You know, Bud, he already did X, Y, and Z. Man, miss me with that weak ass shit. Is Bud retiring right now? That's what I need to know. Is Terence Bud Crawford retiring because he can't stop talking about his accolades and that he's a Hall of Famer? So is this his last fight of his career? Because he's talking about, oh, after this, my mission is still the same. Go beat Errol Spence. Man, ain't nobody believing that shit no more. PBC ain't sitting down with your motherfucking ass no more. It's move along time now, bro. Errol Spence is done with you. He don't want nothing to do with you. You had your opportunity to fight that man for the 3 scraps and fight for undisputed at the welterweight division. Have an opportunity to become 2-time undisputed, doing some shit that a lot of fighters never done before, and stamping your motherfucking mark in the history books amongst the greatest of the greatest if you could have beat Errol the True Spence Jr. But you don't know nothing about that, though. You know what I'm saying? Period. But EJ gonna move on with this career. He gonna do what he gotta do, man. We'll see if he want to fight this year, if he waited out to next year. You know what I'm saying? But Terence Bud Crawford is facing lower level competition, ducking the high level competition, and want all the praises like he beating on top notch guys. Not around these parts, you ain't. Not around these parts, bro. At the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. Backdoor Bud strikes again. You know, the Fagonites go follow behind him to a stupid ass app, BLK Prime, whatever the shit is. Hopefully they pay for it and don't try to steal his shit, because we know they don't buy pay-per-views with Terence Bud Crawford. You know what I mean? Hopefully he do more than 5,000 pay-per-view buys, and you know what I'm saying? He can try to get them some of their money back, because you ain't gonna get them all their money back, but get them some of their money back. You feel me? And EJ will continue doing what he doing, fighting on pay-per-view, Showtime pay-per-view, Fox pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? Doing 250 plus every time he go, you know what I'm saying, on pay-per-view and pulling in the dough. You know, so Errol Spence will be compensated for this bullshit Terence Bud Crawford did. And we will see what happened with Terence Bud Crawford at the end of the day. Because PBC run 47-54. So Errol got a lot of options. Bud don't. Good luck to the man, because he gonna need it. Shouts out to EJ. Keep doing your thing, King. We know these boys scared of you, man. They ran from him. They know you go whoop his ass. And they couldn't live with that, champ. They couldn't live with it. But keep your head high and understand that you is the man. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC. Moving everybody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. You want to donate OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com or PayPal. If not, just tell a friend, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share the videos, and y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.